Top 10 Best Video Games of 2013. Number 10. Battlefield 4. Despite a number of bugs, including one that caused single-shot kills, BF4 is a triumph of a multiplayer orgy. And with helicopters firing missiles, tanks rumbling across fields, jets screaming overhead, and the snap of sniper fire blistering the rocks next to your head, all with 64 players simultaneously, it's enough to give a grown man PTSD.
Real shitty job to remind me of home.
You're done. This shit is the best way up.
It's the fastest. No time to explore any options.
Wait till you see the terrace view.
Oh, I expect to be blown away. Shut up. Eyes peeled.
Number 9. Devil May Cry. In a list designed to pull at your heartstrings, Devil May Cry asks to pump adrenaline straight to your sweaty palms as you fight, and fight some more. Just as there's a welcome place for Michael Bay and his explosions at the cinema, there's more than enough room for mindless and pure fun in your console with DMC. After all, there's a boss that's a giant stand-in for Fox's Bill O'Reilly. Number 8. The Last of Us. So it's another post-apocalyptic shooter. Oh, the zombies are fungal instead of undead. It doesn't sound all that interesting until you pick up The Last of Us and realize it's Cormac McCarthy's The Road Retold. Combat, scavenging, crafting. It feels rough and desperate because that's exactly what this game is. You're supposed to experience The Last of Us not as some pick-up-on-play shooter, but an emotional experience with so much darkness that every happy moment feels like a revelation. Talking about the greatness of The Last of Us in terms of gameplay is like speaking about grammar in the road. It misses the point entirely.
God damn! Turn here! No. Come on, people, move!
What are they running from?
Get us out of here. I'm trying.
Oh no.
We can't stop here, Tommy.
I can't fucking drive through them,
Then
dog!
back up then!
They're behind me, too!
There!
Hold on! Go!
Look out!
Number 7. The Stanley Parable. All games are, in a sense, smoke and mirrors like a movie or novel. There's usually only one path through the narrative. Players are often presented the illusion of choice, but like a choose-your-own-adventure book, the options only exist to tease a few more hours of gameplay, not present an alternative story that radically changes the experience. The Stanley Parable begs players from the beginning to fight an omniscient narrator, not with swords and spells or guns and bullets, but with contrarian choice. While there are 6 endings, exploring the consequences of turning left when you're told to turn right, of choosing to do what you want instead of what the game tells you between start and finish, creates dozens of minor yet interesting changes. The Stanley Parable is a must-have for anyone compelled by the future of gaming. Trust us, you've never played anything like it before. Number 6. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Whether this is a great Assassin's Creed game is debatable, but Black Flag is the best pirate game to come out since Sid Meier's 1987 classic Pirates. Whaling, naval battles, and diving shipwrecks. Few games have ever had just so much to do. Hell, you can hunt Moby Dick multiple times. Besides being one of the best games of the year, Black Flag proves you can pump out a sequel to Assassin's Creed 3 just a year later and it can still be great.
Weakest right there, Command! Fire! Ready? Fire! Good cover! Put a shot right through there! We're ready! Fire! Take a shot right there, sir! Fire! 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 Brace for impact!
Number 5. Metro Last Light. The post-apocalypse is a popular setting in games, books, TV, and, well, everywhere. But we've mostly been exposed to the American take on what comes after. Not so with Metro. Based on the titular Russian novels, the series somehow adds Eastern fatalism with the desperation of the end times, but manages to not depress gamers into self-mutilation. The second entry in the series, Last Light, tightens up on the mechanics of its predecessor 2010 is Metro 2033 and creates a grim but surprisingly beautiful world of the Moscow range system. Humanity's only home fallen into ruin.
The Dark Ones. Huge, towering a full head over the highest man. Nightmarish creatures. Creepy as a man turned inside out. Monsters born to destroy us. The word was they were incredibly strong and unnaturally evil. That with bare paws they could tear armed men apart. That's all lies.
Number 4. Deadly Premonition Director's Cut. A dialogue, frustrating controls, and a story that's best described as a bad acid trip. Deadly Premonition isn't that enjoyable, but its charm is absolutely undeniable. Like Tommy Wiseau's The Room, everyone should experience Premonition not because it's good, but because it's so bizarre you'll marvel at how and why it was ever made in the first place. Number 3. Rogue Legacy. Like Tommy Wiseau's The Room, everyone should experience Premonition not because it's good, but because it's so bizarre you'll marvel at how and why it was ever made in the first place. Rogue Legacy is a Castlevania-esque crawl that features a hero who levels up in a unique way. He or she dies a lot. Each subsequent trial features your descendant, improved with purchases made with your sire's loot. With simple yet deeply rewarding gameplay, Rogue Legacy combines the familiar with enough interesting twists to stand out as a classic of the genre. Number 2. Bioshock Infinite. With simple yet deeply rewarding gameplay, Rogue Legacy combines the familiar with enough interesting twists to stand out as a classic of the genre. Strikingly beautiful and intricately imaginative, Bioshock Infinite introduced gamers to a steampunk city in the sky, weaving quantum realities and multiple tangled timelines into a coherent and emotionally thrilling tale. Infinite represents a huge leap in storytelling and sets the bar high for every narrative to come. Number 1. Grand Theft Auto V. Weaving quantum realities and multiple tangled timelines into a coherent and emotionally thrilling tale. Infinite represents a huge leap in storytelling and sets the bar high for every narrative to come. Sadly overshadowing the sexy single-player experience, GTA V's multiplayer problems threw a shadow over what should honestly be considered one of the greatest games of all time. Never mind the year. Despite microtransactions and a dearth of dollars online, the offline experience has never been better. By combining GTA 4's serious storyline and the insane style and massively detailed worlds of prior entries, Rockstar managed to bring the series back to its unconventional roots without treading into the purely farcical realm that Saints Row has taken over. For its sheer unmatched scope, V is an unbelievable hit in a series that's never missed.